So we're graphing this inequality and we need to use that circle or line tool and the line tool to do so. 78 is more than a number. So when I'm looking at this, I'm thinking of a couple things here. I'm thinking 70, because it's an inequality, 78 is going to be either a start point or an end point. And it's more than when I compare it to these numbers that I would be describing on my number line. So I'm going to start with 78. I'm going to put it in the middle. It doesn't really matter where you put the 78, but I like using the middle tick mark because that will help me to be able to put numbers that are smaller to the left, like 77 and 76, and then the bigger numbers would be to the right, like 79 and 80, and that might help me with which directions to shade. So I like to use the middle tick mark, and you need to number those tick marks for yourself. Okay. So graph using the circle or line tool. 78 is more than. There's my inequality description, is more than. So when I'm looking at that, I'm saying, hey, 78 can not work here because 78 is not more than itself. So when I'm putting my endpoint or start point on, it will be an open circle. So I'm selecting the circle tool. I'm going to, and my fill is selected. I'm going to deselect it so that I have an open bubble on 78 because 78 is not part of the solutions. 78 doesn't work because it's not more than itself. So then I'm going to now have to decide, do I shade to the right of 78 here or to the left? My 78 is more than, 78 is bigger than the numbers I want to select. The numbers I want to select then are going to be to the left because 78 has to be bigger. It needs to be to the right of all the numbers I'm going to shade on. So I'm going to grab my line tool. I'm going to grab a thicker line, and I'm using a different color other than black on the number line because it'll stand out easily. So if 78 is more than the numbers, that means the numbers have to be to the left of it. 78 is bigger. So it should be to the right of all these numbers that I need to select. And so I would shade left. 78 is now more than these numbers right here. And that's how you do that one. Open circle, line tool, make sure you put that arrow on the end of your solutions so that you get full credit because our solutions don't stop here. They keep going to negative infinity. Remember, these arrows are for your number line. You need to put your own arrow on for your solution set. And that's it.